What is some traits for you that you look for in a potential girlfriend or boyfriend?
All I'm saying,
Hey y'all, it's me Tyler back with another video, and I don't have a script today. And by a script, I mean like bullet points to keep me from rambling. I just been thinking a lot about like my ideal soulmate and who they might be, because lately I've been getting asked that a lot, like who is my ideal soulmate? If I had to describe my soulmate, who would that be? Or someone that I am attracted to, like if I could build a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like what would I put in the pot? I'm tired of that being a complicated question. I want to just like dissect that now. I am attracted to both genders, women and men. Definitely someone who is, I want to say headstrong, but I struggle to say that because I was raised by a lot of women and they were all very like strong-minded and yeah, a little headstrong, but I feel like headstrong kind of interprets or translates to stubborn, and they certainly were. I don't want to be with a stubborn person because that's annoying. Someone who is confident in themselves and their choices, someone who's very understanding and open-minded, because I am a unique, creative person who likes to explore. I'm very adventurous. I know that this world and this life has a lot to offer. I hope you can hear me. And I don't want to feel put into a box. I don't want to be intimidated or worried that you are going to judge me. I have friends who are full-time OnlyFans models. I don't want to feel like you're going to judge me because they're my friends or whatever the case. I always battle with the idea of, do I care if my girlfriend or boyfriend is religious? I would like for them to be at least spiritual. I don't know if I'm compatible with straight up atheist or someone who's a completely different religion. I don't know if I could be with someone who's Buddhist or whatever the case. Obviously not judging that, but I just feel like that would probably eventually clash, because while I am starting to embrace Christianity again, I identified as spiritual at one point, and I felt like that wasn't really me. And then I identify as child of God, and now I'm starting to like kind of, because modern Christians make the idea of calling yourself a Christian so intimidating that it's like I don't even know if I want to go down that road and call myself that. But yeah, someone who is at least spiritual. Now, you don't have to be like full blown Christian, like reading the Bible every night and stuff. That would be great, especially if you are, like in your Bible and you also are non judgmental and like understanding, and I can be completely comfortable around you and all of that. And like you don't judge me or you don't think negatively of me and my ways. Like that's great. But yeah, at least spiritual. 'Cause when it comes to physical appearances, I can say my idea of who I want to be with physically, but I've met people that I became attracted to or head over heels for that was the complete opposite of my idea. But I never thought that I would want to date a plus size person until I met this guy a couple of years ago, and I was so attracted to him because yeah, he was plus size, but you could still tell he was like healthy. Because I don't care, like we're not all meant to be the same size, and not every thin person is healthy. So he was plus size, but you could tell that he was like in shape. And by in shape, I don't mean that he probably didn't work out all the time. He still had a belly, but he wasn't like overweight. I'm an empath. When I call myself an empath, I feel kind of silly. Like the empathic person is someone who is in tune with like their spirit and like vibes and energies. And I've always been that kind of person. So, and I'm attracted to energy that's compatible to my energy. Someone that is protective. There's a difference between being protective and territorial, and definitely not overprotective. We ain't got time for that. I hate to turn into Miss Sophia from The Color Purple when I say all my life I had to fight.
all my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncles. I had to fight my brothers.
I'm tired of always having to stand up for myself. It's always everyone against me. because people always say like Aquarius, like they're toxic, they think they know everything, and I never claim to know everything. When people can tell that you're confident and nobody can like, turn you outside of that element, people see that as a challenge and make life a little bit harder for you. They try to be mean to you. They try to manipulate you and gaslight you. They try to make you insecure in yourself. And when you call it out, it turns into a whole thing, and it's always like not just one person, it's other people coming to their rescue against you because they know that they can't handle you by themselves. Hell, the whole group that came to help them can't even handle you, for it to be five people against little old me. So with that being said, it'd be nice to have someone to have my back for once, and that rarely happens. That trait applies for a potential boyfriend too. But I think it's cool for a girl to also like, kind of have her boyfriend's back. Again, she don't got to be out here busting bottles over nobody's head or slashing nobody's tires. But I think it's neat to just have your back, and you might have days of like you might be down. Like there's this video I saw of this boxer. He lost a match, like a championship match, and he was walking out of the ring with his head down. And his girlfriend came up beside him and like lifted his head up. And I thought that was so sweet. And I said to myself, I would love somebody like that in my life, because there's been a lot of times where my head was down. You know what I mean? Because there's people that come into your life and like the devil is constantly just sending people to attack you. And sometimes, because I'm only human, like you just feel discouraged, and it's like, ugh. And it'd be nice, like I don't have to pick my own stuff up. Like somebody else can be there to do that, and that'd be great. I know I'm missing a lot, but yeah, most of these are like unisex traits for guys and girls. I do like passionate people. I'm passionate as well. I like intelligence. And when I say that, you don't have to be somebody that's like a genius. You don't have to like build rocket ships for NASA, a surgeon, or a marine biologist and them like that. Because if you're passionate about something, you know a lot about it and you can talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And like with such confidence. And that's intelligence. You know what I mean? There's so many people in the world who are bland. They don't have passion. I want someone loyal. And I feel like you can feel when someone is like all about you. You can feel when someone's like not all about you. And of course they're gonna try to gaslight you into thinking like you're just insecure. And maybe you are, maybe you were hurt in the past and you just can't trust anybody else. But that's when you don't get into a relationship and you date yourself and heal from that. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. You're not get nervous every time I get close to your phone. I really don't want someone that's jealous either. Um, I have female friends and male friends, and most of my friends are really attractive, really good looking people. And I don't need you like trying to convince me not to hang out with certain ones anymore because you don't trust them. But in real life, this person just makes you self conscious. I really don't want to be with anyone insecure either. And then I know that might sound crazy because you may say, well, everyone is insecure to an extent. There's a difference between like a healthy amount of insecurities because we're all human, and someone who is legit like insecure to the point where they're trying to make you insecure in yourself because who do you think you are? Like why are you taking so much time to get ready? You think you out there? You're not special. Like that's a big red flag. I ain't got time for it because of you're insecure, and you talking to me like that. You're gonna be even more insecure after that conversation. The way I see it is, don't date. I don't like referring to myself as a bitch because I don't want to encourage somebody else to call me a bitch. But I just be saying it just to be funny. But don't date a bad bitch if you're not confident. You know what I mean? That applies for anybody. Like, women talk about this a lot too. They look great and they get a boyfriend or just start dating this guy, and all of a sudden he's telling her she can't wear this and that. You knew she was gorgeous when you met her. Now that you're with her, you're gonna try to put a potato sack over her. Get out of here. That's why a lot of people don't come this way because, like I say, I exude confidence, and that may come off negatively to some people. That may come off as like stuck up or something, but it's not. The world is just so ass backwards now that it's like insecurity is praised, and for people who like, are self confident, it's seen as an insult. Like, who does he think he is? He loves himself too much. That's not true. I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I'm just an Aquarius and kind of blunt. But anyways, child, I just been thinking. You know what I mean? a protective spouse. Not even a spouse, they're trying to get married yet. Lately, I've been writing about like a big, strong, like Superman type protective boyfriend. I don't know why. And I kind of caught myself like, why am I writing about this? This is like the third project. But as a creative, what your heart communicates through your art. So we have to listen to it. But anyways, peace out.